What's going on, people? Hope y'all doing fantastic. The freight broker ruined my dinner. So it's about 4:30, 4:45, just about 5 o'clock. So I look at the load board throughout the day. Even when I'm not looking at nothing, even when I'm loaded, I'm still looking, to see if I can squeeze something in somewhere. So I'm looking at the load board, the DAT load board. I have DAT Power. I'll put the links down below so you can check it out. You get your first 30 days free for new subscriptions only. So I'm looking at the loads and I see this load. I was like, I can do that one. And it was posted for today. So I called the broker, left a message. He didn't answer the phone. I was like, all right. So I left a message. I usually don't do that, but I said, you know what? I'm going to leave a message. I've seen his loads before. He don't pop up too often. So I left a message. He calls him back. He tells me what the details are. He's like, it needs to be loaded tonight and delivered tomorrow morning. I was like, okay. And I already knew where it was loading at 1 or 2 spots. I said, where's the loading at? So-and-so? He's like, yep. I said, are they going to be there when I get there? He said, yeah, they'll wait for you. So I told him what time I would be there, or what time I could be there. So he had a rate posted. And I said, this rate that you got here, how flexible are you on that? Because I was getting ready to eat. I was getting ready to sit down and turn in for the night. And he says, what do you need? So I shot him an offer. He's like, let me call you back. All right, cool. So I'm sitting there. So about 15 minutes goes by. He calls me back. He says, yeah, I think we can do that. Let me, the guy on the other end, he's kind of hard to get a hold of. I'll call you right back. The line is up to see if they need it done today or tomorrow. Okay, no problem. So he calls me back. So the rate that I gave him, going off the information that I got off the light's going out now. The information that I got off of the, in the description for the load, that's what I based my offer on. So 48,000 pounds, 48,000 pounds, the miles ain't that far. I'm just looking at my time. So I shot him the offer. So I get over to the spot to get loaded. So I go in there, get my paperwork, and I'm looking at it, and this is all it is. If you can see that. Back up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. What it is 4 crane mats. Usually a full load is 4, 8, 16, 4, 8, 16, right? 1, 2, 8, 12. Yeah, 16. Usually a full load of crane mats is 16 mats, and maybe they put 1 or 2 on the top. So you're looking at 18 to 20, depending on what day it is. Don't worry about the mule, just load the wagon. Get what I'm saying? But here's all it is, little partial load. And I even came down the street when my axle's up, with my lift axle up. Just steady riding. But sometimes it happens like this. So the freight broker ruined my dinner. No, I'll just go get dinner a little bit later. I done picked up the load, so I'll go back and fix myself some dinner. But let me use this to say this. This is why, if you're in the position to get your authority, is to go ahead and get your authority for situations like this. Because let's say you're leased on to a company and you have to run every load that you book yourself, that you source yourself through your dispatcher or whoever, somebody in the office. Well, if somebody in the office leaves at 5 o'clock and the load that fits your criteria is even not even about the load is not always about money, but it just fits your criteria for whatever you want to do. So you can't book the load until it goes through your dispatcher or somebody in the office. So if you have your own authority, you call up on the load. Hey, can we get this done? Send the paperwork over. Everything's fine. But if you try to wait on that load for tomorrow, it may or may not be there. So that's just my analysis from this side of the steering wheel. Somebody with experience, as AC Logistics likes to say, right here. You see it? Well, you guess you can't see it. 4 crane mats. We'll see you.